My name is Steve Wiley, and I'll be talking about felon voting. I believe in allowing felons to vote will allow for more accurate elections as well as let felons back into society. Felons already have a hard time in life once they're released from jail trying to do various tasks, like going back to school or seeking employment. Some feel that felons should not be able to vote because their judgment cannot be trusted, political party affiliation, and the loss of trust from U.S. citizens. Whereas some feel that felons should be able to vote because it allows for more accurate elections, the disenfranchised laws are due to racism, and felons are still U.S. citizens and the laws still affect them. When it comes to judgment, Steve Chapman makes a good point. He says that we let ex-convicts marry, reproduce, buy beer. They don't lose their freedom of religion or their right to not have soldiers quartered in their homes, so they should be able to vote. I agree. It is unfair to allow the felons to be able to do these things and not vote. Voting is what makes a democracy strong because it is the people's voice. All U.S. citizens should be included because all the laws affect the U.S. citizens. However, those opposed to felon voting feel similar to Wesley Pruden from the Washington Post. He argues that most people think perpetrators of serious crimes have violated the public trust and cannot be permitted to help determine the future of the communities that they harmed. Focus on the aspect that once they harm a community, they should not be able to affect the community anymore. I feel that it's a harsh judgment and that people can change. For example, the rapper T.I. was arrested for gun possession. Since then, he has advocated to kids around the country the importance of not using guns as well as drugs. He is also seen as a role model to various people because he has turned over a new leaf in his life. Should T.I. not be able to vote? I feel political affiliation with felons is good because it allows for more people to get involved with the political affairs and will probably promote more change. Those opposed to felon voting fear that the Democratic side will become too strong. Marty Connors, chairman of the Alabama Republican Party, admits, as frank as I can be, we are opposed to restoring voting rights because felons do not tend to vote Republican. Stopping voting because it will favor one side is controlling voting, which is not fair. Also, how can you assume that all felons are Democrats? Republicans go to jail as well. Finally, some feel that the disenfranchised laws appeal to the minorities, not everyone. Minorities have the highest incarceration percentage and feel that the laws are to keep them from having a voice in political policies. However, those against felon voters do not agree at all. For example, John Graham Altman III, former member of the South Carolina General Assembly, declares if it's blacks losing the right to vote, then they have to quit committing crimes. We are not punishing the criminal, we're punishing the conduct. My proposed solution to the felon voting issue would be to allow felons to vote after their time served to the government. Felons should have the right to vote after they serve their time to the government because disabling their voting ability causes negative generalizations for all felons. I'm in favor of felon voting because I feel that in the end it will add to accurate elections as well as bring felons back into society because it's already hard enough for them to get reinstated. Thank you.